I wanted to talk to you guys about self confidence and how to gain your confidence after having a baby. So, personally, I feel like I'm in my era where my confidence is coming back and I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling where I'm just really loving myself and loving everything about me. I struggle so much about confidence after having my baby, and I think that what I learned about myself that could really help somebody gain their confidence if they're struggling with it. So I want to share some few things that I learned so far about my confidence and how I helped myself gain self-confidence after having a baby. So if you haven't watched my other videos yet, go ahead and watch it. It's about my weight loss. I talked about how I struggle so much about my confidence. So just summarize, I really struggle about my confidence. I struggle about loving my body. I struggle about just mentally how to be in the same mindset that I used to be. I always been an insecure person even before having my baby, but that was like a childhood thing. I've always been shy, very insecure. I just didn't really know myself at all. And I was getting that confidence, and then I had my baby, and then that just went downhill a little bit. Like I was in the peak of like developing myself, and then I had my baby, and then I kind of dropped a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I was doing it. But after having my baby, I had like kind of a little bit of a depression. It wasn't really like diagnosed. I don't want to say depression. I don't like really saying things that are not. But I was feeling like I was getting there, and I say in my other video how I went to therapy and stuff, and it did not work out for me. But I'm actually looking to going back to therapy again. So anyways, so I tried therapy, and that did not work out for me because I was feeling really sad and just alone, and all that things a new mother goes to, like kind of feeling like, am I doing it right? Am I in the right track? How do I get where I used to be at, or how do I develop more of myself? Anyway, so how I try and become more confident, literally I struggle with going out and doing things because I was not I did not have that much self-confidence. I didn't like my body. I didn't like anything about me. I just wanted to stay at home with my baby because I felt like she was the only thing at the moment that was making me happy. And that was the only thing I was looking forward to. It was my baby. And then having your happiness depend on somebody else, that is not okay. So I was like, I need to work on something so my baby is not the only thing that I'm depending on to be happy. So what I did was I tried therapy. It did not work for me. So then I talked about how I went to the gym. That's what my other video is about. So I started going to the gym, and that was hard at first because I was trying to figuring out what kind of gym I should do, or that was hard at first because I was struggling with my body, and I really didn't know how to let me see if I can get this. Anyways, I had all this. I should take notes because I can't speak. I forget everything that I was gonna talk about. But so how I start off, I start going to the gym and just figure out if I work on my body, that might make me happy a little bit. So I start going to the gym, I work on my body, I really focus. It was really hard at first because I didn't like how my body looked, and that really got, but all I wanted to do is to make it happen because I know that the results is gonna be a big impact on my mindset. So I start working on my body. My body is looking good. I feel good. And I was like, even though you can change your body, but if you're not really happy in there, you're not happy. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. So my body is looking good. What else do I need to work on? I was like, oh, maybe I should get my, okay, maybe if I try going to school for a little bit, like get a certificate into something that's like needed, or like, you know, something you can help people in. So I went into so I got my CNA certificate done, and I was like, okay, well, it was really a struggle at first. Let me not say got it done and that's it. No, it was a struggle because I was really, my mental health was not really all into it, you know what I mean? I was like, my confidence was like, hey, I don't think I can do this, I don't think I'm really into this. But I was like, I really need to push through because I need to do something with myself. Like I have a little one at home. I need to do something. Like this is only like 2 months. I gotta get it done, you know. I literally stopped for a good time. Like I stopped for almost I think I stopped for a good time, and then I was like, I was really hard to get back into it, really hard, because I was really struggling, like, yeah. And then I was like, okay, really need to get into it. I was talking to my therapy about it, and I was here literally lying to her. I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. And I started gaslighting myself. I was like, I'm not sure if I want to do this job. I'm not sure if I want to be wiping people's butt all day. I'm not sure if I can deal with poop or puke. But I like helping people and stuff. And she was telling me, oh, why don't you just go into it and see how it goes and stuff. So I'm talking to my therapy because I didn't tell her that I stopped doing it, like, I just, because, yeah, anyways. So she was like, oh, just see how, just continue and just apply, maybe they have different like facilities you can work to where you don't have to do most of those stuff. So yeah, so I did my certificate, and yeah, so the last minute I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into it, let me just try it out and see. And I really got focused. I really thought I was gonna fail, right? I really thought I was gonna fail. So I fixed my career, and I was like, okay, that felt good. So I got my certificate, like barely got my certificate, and it felt good, and I was so proud of myself. It felt really good. I was like, oh my gosh, I know this is so small, but it felt really good. Like my self-esteem felt amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, if I really can push myself, I can really get so much done. Because in my head, I always thought I was dumb, I was stupid, I can, those things that goes to your head. I was really like putting myself down, like a lot. So I was dumb, I was stupid, all that stuff was into my head. You can't do this, all that nonsense that go inside your head. Don't listen to that stuff. So when I got it done, I was like, I wonder what else I can do. Oh my gosh, this feels amazing. I like this feeling. So, and then I was like, you know what, let me see what else I can do. That really helped my confidence up a little bit. So I get a new career. I was like, okay. And then I got a job. I was like, oh my gosh, this feels nice. I'm really like getting on my feet. And then I started and then I was like, okay, let me see how my gym is gonna go. Let me continue doing my workouts and stuff. So I continued going to the gym. I was just trusting the process. In my other video I was talking about my gym routine and stuff. I started trusting the process and just putting in the work. Although I didn't want to do it, I just like, let me just show up, let me just do a little bit, let me do what I can, don't over push myself, let me do what I can. I was like, okay, cool, this is working out great. I start seeing results, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel good, I look good, I'm where I want to be. Not exactly where I want to be, but I feel good, and I'm accomplishing things, and I'm looking forward to stuff. So I was like, okay, this is good. I can't talk and do a thing. I can't multitask. I was like, this is good. So let me see. I was like, this is feeling good. Like my confidence is really going up. I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling good. And yeah, so the gym really took over. I stopped going to therapy, like I said over there. I stopped going to therapy. I focused more on gym, and I was working. Like literally after having my baby, my mindset just changed. Like it changed completely. There was something in me after accomplishing that certificate. I was like, I just want to work hard. I want to show this person right here that she doesn't have to worry about anything. Like right now, I'm just working hard, self development. Like I just want to keep going up and up. And I was like, okay, this feels good. If I'm feeling good, I'm gonna be able to take care of this baby right here, you know. So I was like, okay, what else can I do for myself? So because when I feel good, she's gonna be good, you know. So I have to come first before her, you know. So I was like, okay, let me continue doing more for myself, you know, just taking care of myself, make sure my mindset is good. Like, and I was like, okay, got into the gym, I'm feeling good, I'm eating good, you know, and then I'm working hard. I was like, okay, let me go back into God, you know, because I've drifted so much away from God. I have drifted away from God, and I was like, okay, let me go back to God and just see. Let me just see how it is. Let me see how my friend is doing. You know, it's been a long time. Like I pray here and there, but I'm not like reading my Bibles. I'm not, you know. Let me get back into God. So I started reading my Bible. You know, I'm reading my Bibles. I'm like listening to podcasts and stuff, you know. I'm just doing like developing my mind and stuff. Right now, I want to challenge myself to get into what I'm working on is to see if I can like read my Bible for 30 days. I want this to be like a daily thing, like just excuse me, I want my Bible reading to be like a daily thing, because right now I'm struggling to keep up, but I want it to be like a daily thing. I want to get closer and closer to God. I've been feeling really good. I've been going back to church, so that's been really good. My self-confidence has gone way up. Like the self-love that I have for myself, it's amazing right now. It's amazing, and I never knew that I would be able to get to this part in my life. Like I feel amazing, and just the beauty in me is coming out. Like right now I'm into my beauty. Like I'm looking into my skin, I'm looking into like my fashion. I'm just feeling there's this like self-love that's coming out that I don't know how to explain it. And I think that all comes with like just looking into self-development, like self, you know, it's not like a selfish thing. It's just like you're looking out for yourself, and you just want to take care of you, because without you your story does not really matter, you know what I mean? And you have to come first. Yeah, your baby will be here. And here's the thing that I have in my head also: if I'm not taking care of myself, who is gonna take care of my baby? When I take care of myself, I'm also taking care of my baby. She's watching me grow, you know what I mean? I have to lead her into her self-development. I never want my baby to worry about her confidence or anything, that worry about she can never do anything. I want her to look at me, and I want to be an example to her that she could take care of herself. She can do anything she wants to do, you know? Because her mama is here doing it, you know what I'm saying? So if you can, like, sometimes using your baby to develop yourself, that helps a lot. Like just saying, oh, my baby, I want to do this for my kid, I want to do this, you know what I mean? Yeah. And also one thing, I was like, I used to not be able to speak up. Like having a baby has changed me so much. Like speaking up, yeah, like I started working in healthcare, and people can be a little disrespectful. Like your coworker can be a little disrespectful. So one thing I have learned is to speak up. Like literally, there was this lady. Let me tell you a story. There was this lady who was just being disrespectful for no reason. I go to her and I'm like, "Oh, can I have this?" They're like, oh my gosh." I'm like, excuse me? He's like, oh my gosh, you guys are like something, you know, something. Oh my gosh, you guys never get this. I'm like, first of all, and I was like, excuse me, why are you doing that? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what are you doing that for? I came here with respectfully. I say, good morning, can I have this and this? And you're giving me attitude. Why are you doing this? And she was like, I don't know, you guys never know anything. I'm like, first of all, I'm new here, and I came here respectfully. I didn't say anything rude to you. I don't see the reason why you have to, whatever you have going on, you have to put it on me. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, no, it's okay, but just just because you're going through something, it does not mean you have to put it on somebody else. Like, I didn't do anything to you, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then that moment I was like, oh my gosh, I felt good. That was not me. That was that was not me. Like, that felt really good, because I was thinking, if I can't stand up for myself when people do little disrespectful things like that, and I just imagine that my baby is sitting there watching me, like, when somebody's disrespectful in front of you, watching me there. I want to be able to stand up for me, so when somebody does the same thing to her, she can be able to stand up for herself. So yeah, so this new me is just out of this world. It's out of touch, and I'm just I'm falling in love with myself. I'm falling in love with my beauty. Like, literally, you guys don't know how far I've come with this self-confidence thing. Like, I come so far. Sometimes we pretend like we got it all figured out and stuff, but I have come so far, guys. I am coming so far, and this is the most self-love that I've ever had in my life. I know that sounds crazy, but this is the most I have had, and I am so in love with this new person, this new confidence. I am so in love with it. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just happy. I feel so happy. I feel so fortunate, and I look forward to the future. Like, I don't care how bad my day is. I know I look forward to the future. I know everything is gonna be okay. Like, there's this vision that I have, or like, I feel like this vision God is showing me of me, and He's just telling me to put in the work. I'm just working on it slowly, and I'm just ready. And you guys you're going to see this journey about myself. You're gonna see how much I am really happy. I am happy for me. I feel good. And I just want to say, like, if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling like you're never gonna get out of it, just trust the process. Just get out of that bed, get up and just go and do something that you feel like you need to do. Go and do it and see how it makes you feel. If it makes you feel good, do the next thing, and that makes you feel good, the next thing after that. Just do. The only word I can tell you is just do. Just do it and trust the process. Do it, and I'm not gonna tell you to stay positive, because that's not gonna work. Just do it, and you'll see the positivity is gonna come through. You know what I mean? Do it and be a good person. Honestly, be a good person, and you'll see. You know what I mean? Like, this self-confidence that I have for myself is 10 out of 10. And I just want to share you guys how I feel, how good I feel, how amazing life is right now. I just feel great. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's rainbows and butterfly every day. No, I have some downtimes. I have some moments, but that's okay, because I have bigger things. Those are just little small things. They're not gonna stop me. No, those are little itsy bitsy thing, but the happiness that I have is way bigger than that. This confidence that I have, baby, it's amazing, and I wanted to share with you. I hope you can you can feel it. I hope you can get that confidence if you want to. And yeah, I hope we're all feeling the same way. The sunshine is shining, and we're here for growth. Okay, I'm here for growth. So I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me know how you guys develop your self-confidence, or let me know how much I can help with it. If you need help with anything, I don't know if I can help, but yeah, let me know. That one, just wanted to share my story, and maybe it can help somebody, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, so au revoir. Thank you guys for watching. And I was gonna do my hair, but I can't talk and do things at the same time. But bye.